We moved it to a city. Page 92 ولا 94؟ Yet we moved it to the city. اللي بعده. Yet. طيب رجاء نمنع الكلام.
مستر انت في بيج كام؟
لا يا بنتي ما اعرف، هم قالوا لي دي. Page 92. To stop the animals from damaging your field, you should have a long fence, sword. Do not mansave the woman from the fire. The dead, brave. If you like music, try to play musical. 92. Instruments, آلة موسيقية. بعد كده she was happy when she in the last match when she won. Hannah learned e-language to help her deaf daughter. Sign language. He was lost, so I asked him to follow me. The picture and sounds that you think are happening when you are sleeping are called a dream. A dream. بعد كده, have you tasted lemon cake? Have you ever? This is the first time I visited Luxor. I visited Luxor before. I have never. They have been married for 15 years. Has lived. My uncle, he flown in a plane. Has he already? No, has already flown. Hala, Haya, have you ever drunk? I have a painting competition. I have never won. بعد كده museums, fun, history, country, art. ماشي. I've lived in a village in the south of Egypt all my life. I've never been to another country. Yes, country. But last year I visited Cairo with my uncle and my cousins. It was so big and busy, but it was fun. We went to lots of museums. I'm interested in واحدة in history. Right, write anime of about 110 words to your friend Omar, who lives in Aswan, about a day you spent at the pyramids. I think you can write it. I know you are talented in this. يوم عند الأهرامات تحكوا حكاية الكلب بقى اللي هو we saw the dog at the top of the pyramid. The man, someone tried to catch it ran down the pyramids. تمام. They tried to cut it but it escaped. Someone wanted to catch it to sell it for a foreigner. واحد حاول ان هو ايه يصطاده عشان يبيعه لايه لاجنبي to get some dollars يحصل على بعض الايه وهكذا بقى. نعم. هو الايه subject ده الموضوع هيبقى a day you spent. ايوه الترتيب from كده to subject. تمام. خلي بالك لو جالك ايميل وده نادر قوي يعني. تمام. your email address هتتكتب small ما بينكتبش كابيتال. خلاص. فهو بيقول لك your email address يبقى انت هتكتب عادل عمر كده ماشي at yahoo.com to عمر محمد ماشي برضو at yahoo.com. طيب to سوري subject بقى الموضوع a day you spent. ايوه يبقى a day at the pyramids. خلاص كده. بعد كده بتكتب دير فلان انت باعت لمين؟ لعمر. يبقى دير عمر تعمل كوما كده فيها نقطة. I'm happy المقدمة. I'm happy to send this email. I want to tell you about the day I spent at the pyramids. It was last week when our school advertised أعلنت about a school trip to the pyramids. مثلا I wanted to join. I asked the permission from my parents. They accepted. وافقوا on the day في اليوم بقى. تمام. We went on a bus. ركبنا في الأتوبيس. وتبدأ بقى تحكي الايه الرحلة. When we arrived we saw many tourists. شفنا سياح. We started to take photos with them. It was a happy day. تحكي بقى. To بعد كده لسه هيا قلتي. طيب وانتي قلتي. يلا. To not is to find out some new information about something. Discover. You must study if you want to get excellent results. نتائج. If you have then you have difficulty in reading and spelling. Dyslexia. اسمها ايه؟ Dyslexia. Dream Park is one of the biggest parks in the Arab world. Theme parks. We take a NOT lesson once a week. Our body strong يبقى ديت ايه؟ Gymnastics. Dyslexia is difficult, when it's difficult to read and spell. Discover, to find out new information. Result, to tell you how you have done in exams. My grandfather has achieved many things in his life. Karim's little brother is often missing. والله ميسي ماسي بس هو مش ماسي. نو هي نوتي. تمام. It was windy but that's good if you want to. نعم. أنا بحاول يعني. Windsurf. I got a prize for my art and then I decided I'd like to be a not one day artist. The dinosaur. Hagar. The dinosaur was a huge animal. Huge is عكسها ايه بقى؟ Tiny. When you make noise, you are noisy. Educate had the same meaning as educate. Teach. يبقى عكس educate ايه؟ learn. دي جت ثانوية عامة نص الدفعة بوظتها. تمام؟ سوري جت يعني سوري إعدادية السنة اللي فاتت. تمام. educate بالنص هي دي. خلاص هي دي. educate has the same meaning as teach. تمام. The suffix a turn the verb swim into a noun. into a noun لا meant. المقطع swim sorry swim swim sorry. ماشي. طبعا enjoy يجي بعدها ing ولو ما جاش بعدها يبقى احسن. we have enjoyed playing كلها بقى ها playing. أيمن learned how to make his how Tom a problem in reading has my school is far from. العسل. Today I'm going to tell you about a bad thing that happened to me 3 months ago. I have done gymnastics for about 10 years. ما تقوليش بقى I have been doing. ها ال ing اللي انتوا بتحبوها دي. ها يبقى I have done. I train. أنا قطر صح؟ I train. أتدرب on Wednesdays and Saturdays every week. Few months ago, my coach asked if I want to enter my first competition. I was really excited and I practiced every day for a month. On the Thursday خلي بالك امتى جت Thursday؟ قال لك the Thursday اللي هو before the competition. الخميس اللي قبل المسابقة. يبقى امتى Thursday او يوم من ايام الاسبوع يجي قبله ده امتى؟ لما يكون انت قبل جاي هنا كاموفلاج معايا. ايوه اجي له كده فيجي جاي اهو متضايق يا ابني انت جاي تعالى كده تعالى ايوه كده. تعالى كده يا ماما. وايه اللي انتوا بتاكلوه ده؟ ايه الاكل ده؟ بس I was practicing at home when I felt my leg really hurt. So my mom took me to the hospital. The doctor said I had a broken leg. خلي بالك. The doctor said فانت قدامك حاجه من اتنين. يا اما I had a broken leg يا اما I had broken my leg. ماضي تام اهو. تمام. هو قال عندي رجل مكسوره يبقى I had a broken leg. انما اني كسرت رجلي يبقى I had broken my leg. On the Thursday before the concert. يعني on the Wednesday before I met you. الاربع اللي قبل ما اشوفك. خلاص كنت كويس. Karim has enjoyed windsurfing for about 2 years. He usually goes with his older brother. حاجة تخاف في رجلك والله. A few months he decided to windsurf. قرر ان هو يذهب to windsurf alone. He didn't tell his brother this. It was windy, but that's good if you want to windsurf. بص الكلام كله fast. خلاص كله past simple اهو. اشمعنى دي اللي جايه كده؟ اشمعنى دي اللي جايه present؟ It was windy but that is good if you want. لان هو هنا بيعبر عن fact عن الرياضه دي. فجابها جابها present simple. In the afternoon, the wind suddenly became very strong. The wind took Karim far from the beach. He was very scared, so he became scared برضه. خلاص؟ يبقى was أو he become scared أو easy scared. Some people in a boat came to help Karim. After that, they fed them. They sorry. They took him back to the beach. To beach. تمام؟ إيه ده؟ مش إحنا دايما we go to the beach. دي دلوقتي إيه؟ They took him to beach. إحنا كل مرة بنروح الشاطئ منين؟ من الأرض للإيه؟ للأرض صح؟ للشاطئ يعني. صح؟ هو هنا كان فين؟ في المية فهم واخدينه للإيه؟ للشط من العكس يبقى تو بيتش. تاني أنا عايز أروح البلاج يبقى هقول إيه؟ I want to go to the beach. إنما الولد كان فين أصلا؟ في المية قصاد الإيه؟ الشط يبقى they took him to إيه؟ beach. حتة الأرض دي يعني to beach. Karim hasn't went surfing alone since that time. Now he always went surfs with an older person. He has learned an important lesson. وتعلم درس مهم. I was born in Cairo and I have lived there all my life. When I was little, I always loved to draw and paint. قلنا يا شباب I هنا بيقول لك I was little. كلام في الماضي. كلام في الماضي اهو ولكن كلمات اللي هي adverbs of frequency اللي هي ظروف التكرار برضو تيجي في الباست ايه؟ sample. اقول لك مثلا ايه؟ I usually visited my uncle عادي جدا. I always played tennis in the club عادي جدا. يا present يا اما ايه؟ يا اما past. في كلتا الحالات اداة الاستفهام بتاعتي ايه؟ يا يوسف اداة الاستفهام بتاعتي ايه؟ How often؟ يعني كده. At school what؟ At school لا شيء خامس. At school I didn't always understand the lessons and it خلي بالك بيقول مثلا ايه I always studied جملة مثبتة اهي I always studied. طب في النيجاتيف اجيبها بعد مين؟ النفي اللي هو didn't يبقى I didn't always understand the lessons and it was really hard. I thought I wasn't very clever. Then my parents and the school decided to take me for some tests. They discovered that I had dyslexia. إن أنا عندي صعوبة في الإيه؟ في القراءة. This means it's difficult for my brain to read and spell. After that, I got more help at school and I started to understand more. When I took my exams, I got really good results. I was surprised and happy. Later, I got a prize for my art and then I decided I'd like to be an artist. One day, now I volunteer. يعني إيه volunteer؟ بيتطوع at a charity for other children with dyslexia and teach them. نكمل dialogue. ماذا؟ سنة. Ayman and his friend Hamza are talking about their favorite hobbies. How are you, Hamza? Fine. Thank you. What do you do in your spare time? Spare time اللي هو وقت الفراغ. Fine, thank you. What do you do in your spare time, huh? I usually read. أو I like reading عشان يبقى يكررها. I like reading. I usually enjoy reading. Reading is really useful. ثالث سؤال. And I like reading scientific books. What sorts of and what kind of books? هو scientific books يعني هو مش كتب مش مجلات لا ده كتب علمية يبقى what kind of books؟ Do you like reading? I usually do هنا هيقول له What about you? What about you? What kind of sport do you do? karate ماشي يبقى I do karate ماشي كمليها خلاص karate is good but dangerous. Why don't you play football? I will. Okay, I will. I am not interested in it. براحتك. I am not interested in it. خلاص بعد كده ناريمان Hachim need to help the elderly in the nearby charity home. ايه يا جاسم؟ Hatim need to help the elderly in the nearby charity home. Volunteer. To keep fit, you should do a sport. Do a sport. She ate more than 7 hours a day to prepare for the Olympics. She trains Mario. We haven't ate a reason for his absence yet. Kevin. لم نكتشف السبب. Walid suffered from dyslexia. I'm proud of my father. He ate many things in his life. Achieved. I volunteer at or an aid for other children with dyslexia. Terrific. They moved to Borsaid in 2018. They ate since today. For late. Moved. انتقلوا fast يبقى in. ها ماشي. They have lived for أو since بقى وتشوف السنة. Hattie has lived in Alex 10 years. For. How long in this house have they lived? Paint, understand, easy, difficult, life. ماشي. قلت هنا كده. علي. I was born in Cairo and I've lived there all my بيسمع المرة اللي فاتت خلاص اللي ما سمعش بيسمع. لا. All my life. When I was little, I always loved to draw and paint. But I found reading and writing very difficult. I didn't always read the lessons. Understand. Think that you have achieved. Nabil saw Amr running. Said, why are you running? Hello, Nabil. I'm going to the hospital. A hospital? Why? My brother broke his leg. Oh dear, he was playing football. How did it happen? حصل ازاي؟ How did it happen? عايزة تقوليها بقى روتيني كده يبقى how did your brother break it? How was his leg broken? طريقة ثالثة. He was playing football in the club and fell over. He couldn't stand on his leg. Who took him to hospital? Eh? كانت في المدرسة his friends أو the teachers معلش ممكن مدرسة ماشي. Can I come with you? Sure. Coronavirus is the real enemy of the world today. Corona is a type of virus that causes disease in humans, birds, and animals. It began, يقصد it, coronavirus. It began in China in 2019. Thousands of people all over the world have been killed by this disease. You should follow some rules to protect yourself from this dangerous virus. You should wear a face mask at public places. Make sure the mask covers your mouth and nose. Clean your hands before you put your mask on, as well as before and after you take it off. Wash your hands with soap and water. This washing your hands before you takes it or wears it. This kills viruses that may be on your hands. You shouldn't touch your eyes, nose, or mouth with unwashed hands. Cover your mouth and nose when you cough and put distance between yourself and people who are sick. Don't shake hands with other people who are sick. Stay home. Where and when? In China in 2019. What does coronavirus cause? It causes a disease in human, birds, and animals. Some rules should be followed to protect. Right? Washing your hands may kill corona. بعد كده أستاذ, have you ever نعم eaten? I've never slept in a tent. They have been to this house since 2010. Moved. بعد كده Yusuf Green. Some people's hobby is to in mountains, climb. A new school for deaf children will be built. Special. بعد كده while I was walking in the street, I met my friends. Walking down the street. بعده moment. Or an is something that happens in your life. ها؟ experiment. ده عشان يحولوك ايه مثلا؟ experience above. تجربة حبيبي. ألطم والله. أظن يعني قلناها 100,000 مرة يعني. This is the most interesting story I have ever. Zaha has he made a cake before? لسه كمل. Never. Yusuf. I've lived there in the same house I was born since. Have you a horse ever ridden? How long in a suit have you been? اللي بعده. She in Damietta since 2017. Has stayed. ولا been staying? Been staying. لو قلت الفيرب live has lived. Stay ده اللي يجي معاه ing. تمام؟ I've never been a lake. كمل. One. بعد كده bathroom house for lived moved. محب. Bathroom house ماشي. Different families have lived in our house. house. ماشي. I've lived here with my family since 2016. Before that, we lived in Cairo. My parents changed some of the house when we moved. For example, my mom wanted a new bathroom. اللي بعده خير. So Muhammad has been at this school since. To not is to become part of a club. To join. A happy event that happened to you recently. هتكلم عن عيد ميلادك مثلا. خلاص؟ حلينا حاجة في يونت 4. طلع لي البوكلت. استاذنا الكبير متخيل. ما اعرفش كم؟ 55. كمل احمد بيه. Not swim with your face underwater using special equipment. Snorkeling. My home is distant from my school. Distant here means nearby. الverb snorkel معناه swim with your face underwater using special equipment. لا دي مش snorkel. دي dive. dive يا غو. ثواني يا ابني. لا صح، احنا صح. snorkel صح. وشك بس لا. جسمك كله دايف. وشك بس سنوركل. دي يا حبيبي ريموت بعيد. or any something that happens in your life. Experience. Not means relating to music. Musical اللي بعده ياسر. And not is a place where orphans stay. Orphanage. And not means a contest. Competition. منافسة. Is water sport. Snorkeling. Luxury is a popular. Destination. وجهة. Destination. وجهة. بعد كده ياد. Egypt is famous for the pyramids. This means Egypt is popular. When he had an accident, it was a bad experience. Eight. عايزاها ايه؟ Archaeology. Archaeology ده علم الآثار. Is a popular destination with tourists. وجهة مليئة بالسياح أو للسياح. Not archaeology. Archaeology that's science. He is good at playing musical. And an instrument. People have many in life experiences. The drum and piano are musical. Have you ever slept in a tent? اللي بعده صبري بيه. I think traveling by air is comfortable. أنهي واحد؟ ثالثة. They live in a overlooking the Nile. In a flat. In a flat. The apartment هتعوز an. دي هتعوز an. كمل. The pyramids are one of the ancient wonders. Egypt has a lot of aid from the past. Monuments. And We enjoy your life. We enjoy our life here. There are a lot of activities. Fewer people write with their left hand than with their right hand. The word fewer is less. Less people. ناس أقل مش أصغر. ها؟ كان في اختيارات لسه؟ كان في اختيار لسه. ماشي طالما الانتونيم بتاعها مور. ها يبقى هي ايه؟ less. Synonym of the word important is. بس يعني طلعي لي برضه الاكزامبل ده عشان ايه؟ important معناها ايه؟ مين اللي عليه الدور؟ آدم. A and B. essential ضروري serious جاد أو خطير. ومهم برضه. مهم. smaller people بس لو قلت smaller people أصغر. less people يبقى ايه يعد. The synonym of the word important is envy. The word many is opposite of few. ماشي few صح. بعد كده مروان. important and important and antonyms. من تاني اعدادي واحنا بنقولها. Antonyms. Essential equals important. Synonyms of the word different is وعايز مرادف is they are alike. the same. the same لما تختار same تقول ذا. انا ما ينفعش اقول ابدا ما فيش جمله اسمها same دي بالمثل. مراد سوري سوري يبقى unlike عايز العكس. سوري ماشي. جل من لا يسر. كمل يا ياسر. ها. We add the suffix a to make the adjective China. Chinese. عارف أحمس؟ نكمل يا حبيبي. Says Marwan. يبقى دي Chinese. We add ease to China to make it an adjective. We add not at the end of the word head to mean the pain. A. B. Headache. كمل. The Red Sea has beautiful coral reefs. Bedouins usually sleep in tents. Bedouin. How have you known your friend for 10 years? How long? He's not he's single, married. 30. Sharks and dolphins are مش عايزين احمس بس. احمس بس. وعايزين ما فقد من ابو الهول. C and they got A last year. They got married. يعني ايه fun? Sharks fun. Orphans live in an orphanage. Have you ever tried the Chinese food? He caught the bus since he arrived early. A and B. معنا because ماشي. They were married in 2015. We can replace were with got. Musical instrument. كمل. انت برضه. Have slept on musical experiences by. I asked the people in my class about their experiences. The class have played a musical. Not many people have written awards or slept. Even fewer people have even me. Fewer أما هي الثانية كانت إيه؟ less. Most people in the class have never traveled by. هو مقتطع الكلمة بس ما ينفعش أقول less people. less number of people. أستاذ برانية حل لي اللي بعدها مش دي. Wait wherever وفن وfunny ونيفر وmuseums. I've lived in a village in the south of Egypt all my life. I have been to another country. I have ever. ولا never? Never. But last year I visited Cairo. With ماشي. With my uncle and my cousins. It was so big and busy, but it was fun. We went to lots of museums. Thanks you. Funny. Funny. إنما مسلي fun. funny مضحك. أستاذ مينا عزة. مينا عزة. Else about
مع حضرتك يا مستر.
wherever whenever. I asked the people in my class about their experiences. I asked.
I else
نعم.
else
يا ولد. يا ولد ايه I else دي؟
تبقى also طيب.
طيب برضه لسه بتستفسر؟
لا بجاوب مش بستفسر.
كده بتتجاوب يعني هي I also. ماشي. Have you a football match?
ever been to.
ever وبين وبعدها to. ايه have the people in the class haven't been to. بص. الرابعة ايه؟
about.
يبقى لك كابيتال بص. بيتعامل معاك على ان انت امي. بعد كده كنزي. has لينا ever. خفة دمك يا سكر. seen 12 people ايه rated a couple.
have
had. I've lived in the same house
since
since. Have you ever made Kareem? Has he finished on time? Yes, he
has.
Yeah, hey. My name is Salma. I born in Syria.
Has been.
Has been. Has been طبعا. قادر اتلم على نفسي. يعني ايه I has been born دي؟ ده انت بنيت المجهول
have
للمجهول تاني. يا ابني يا ابني I was born يا ابني was بس يا ابني واي بتاخد have يا ابني في كي جي 2 I have. كمل يا ابني. Has Dahlia eaten for her life؟
been
Man, اسغدي يا انت. 2 years ago I ate at a concert in the Cairo Opera House.
have played
ago دي ما بتفكركش بحاجة ذكريات بينا؟ ago لما اقول ago ما بتفكركش بحاجة؟ فاكر يوم ما قلت لك ان ago تيجي بس سامبل بس؟ فكر قلت لك ايه؟ played. هاتي فازة واكسريها على دماغه. مش نافع الزفتة دي. اللي بعده يلا يا مريم. ماجدة ايه انجلاند لاست ويك؟
visited
بس زود ايه دي؟ have you ever
drunk
drunk؟ حول الاي يو. I have a painting competition.
never won
Never won. سلام على one بتاعتي دي. How long have you
lived
lived؟ زود دي. استاذ مين عايز الآن؟ شيحة. We have been married. إبراهيم. مني. ها.
We have been married 4.
دي فوق.
Mm.
I haven't eaten Chinese food.
Eaten.
Eaten. My parents they married in 2001.
Got married.
Got married. We haven't visited Syria since I
Was.
was. Lara, have you ever
moved
eh,
moved
moved? Has Dahlia
been
been? Have you ever
been
been? Hania been?
has
Has. We
لا moved
moved بقى. شايف يا كريم؟ شايف يا كريم؟ شايف الناس؟ بعمل زي الناس. I lived in the same house since I was born.
have
Have. يا مريم قالت سجا. My father
went
يعني اكتبها تاني.
اه
اه
ما دي won't التانية went
يا عم انا حمار. يعني انا هكتب وونت تاني كده.
went
وانت اه يعني دي وونت
أيوة
وانت اه سوف يلعنكم الإنجليز إلى آخر الزمان. يا بت دي want يريد يا بت. wanted يا بت. He ain't met her for a long time.
hasn't.
hasn't. صب عليكم لعنات السماء. He has a disabled all his life.
been.
من ما انت ايدك حلوه اهو بتحركها اهو. ها ولا انت حاططها زواقه كده؟ زواقه والله زواقه. ها كان معاك ايه يعني؟ وقع في الماتش. My cousins have lived in Mansoura 6 months.
4.
هتكمل الحفظ lesson 1 و 2 في unit 5. الهوم ورك من 59 في البوكلت من 59 حفظ lesson 1 و 2 unit 5. حلو تمام. هوم ورك البوكلت من 59 لغاية 65. اتفضلوا يا شباب.